Flash of Brilliance, how you all doing? How you all doing today? This date, 20 years ago from this date, I just read in the Bergen Record, or Bourbon Record, I recall, and this day in boxing history, Lennox Lewis defeated, knocked out, and beat Phil Jackson to retain the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World in Atlantic City. Phil Jackson, yo, what's up with that? You used to box? You were a heavyweight champ? Was that between the Bulls championships and the Lakers? Yo, what was up, man? Phil Jackson, world near heavyweight championship. Man, I didn't know you fought Lennox Lewis. That is dope, man. You were dope, brother. You're a high-class brother. I use the other word, but I get in trouble. Man, I was reading in the newspaper also something interesting. It said the police in Pennsylvania found 5 people dead in this, I believe in this woodshed or some kind of vacant house or building, and they said there are no suspicious, nothing is suspicious at the moment. Yo, you just found 5 dead people, nothing suspicious? What are you going to find, 500 people? And some Jim Jones cult or Jack Jones, whatever the hell his name was. I mean, what do you expect, man? You find 5 people dead and you don't find anything suspicious? Yeah, they're all normal causes. The children and young adult teens, yeah, sure. Okay, right, nothing suspicious. You find 5 little yentas dead and you don't find anything suspicious about that. 94, Phil Jackson, Flash of Brilliance. Man, wow, what else did I want to talk about here? I got other stuff to read, man. Other stuff is going on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Give me a... Ooh, wow. Haagen-Dazs. Man, that's a Jewish ice cream owner. It sounds very Germanic. Isn't that interesting? Haagen-Dazs. Alright, so hold on here 1 second, folks. Let me just find out. Let me read something else to you. Columbus. Pass the douche, let me do it on side. Say, pass the douche, let me do it on side. Say east, say west, say clean up my wheedles. Give me something good, let me light up the Beatles. Pass the douche, let me do it on side. Say, pass the douche, let me do it on side. Say, pass the douche. What a great song from the 1983, 82, 82, 83, 81, 84. 82, 83 era. Past the douchey. What are you an effing muppet? No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I need more physical therapy. Damn. Any hot bitches out there? I need to be therapized. This flash of brilliance in my intellectual look. Like my glasses. I'm a sex symbol, whether you realize it's not, everybody. Let's see. Let me see. Alright, I'm running out of things here. Pass the douchey, let me dot inside. Say, pass the douchey, do. Pass the douchey, let me dot inside. I have no idea what I'm saying about passing a douche. Let me do it inside. Sound like a friggin' dog, a muppet, a friggin' kitty in heat. Alright, let me see, what was I going to say? I had one more interesting thing to say. It's gotta be, oh yeah, this is interesting. I call up, I guess I'll leave the name. I won't say Verizon, even though it could be that company. But a company like Verizon, let's just say, very, very similar, almost exact, basically exact. And let's just say I called up and I was curious, you know, because I don't use to call the operator. I said, how much? I said, if I dial 0, is that a toll-free call still? You never know nowadays. And it took the guy, he's like, let me look it up. It took him like 20 times to look it up. It must have taken a half an hour. He's like, dude, that's like learning the alphabet A. I mean, if you're like in your 30s or 40s and you're working customer service, you can't figure that out. 0. I mean, I'm nearly certain that it was told free, but he's like, let me check, let me look up this. He's typing this, he's getting back to me, he's typing it again, he's coming, going. And I said, can you check 211 while you're at it? And he's like, let me check. And that, forget it, that was like a brain surgeon mission accomplishment. I mean, that took like 3 years. Wow, I have to type 3 digits in. Let's see. Oh, I wouldn't know. You might have to call our other customer service, not billing it. What's up with phone companies? You have to run around. You have to call like 75 different extensions and hit number 1 for number 2, and then hit number 3, choice 4. Then there's an automated machine, and the machine tells you to hit back to 3, and then the machine tells you to go to 2, and then 1. Everything is like robotic. We've all become like robots. It takes like 3 years to get a hold of somebody. Then you get a hold of them, and they're like, "You're rude, bad, click." Then you gotta take like all day to make a phone call nowadays. Absolutely ridiculous, man. All this robotic nature of personalities and all this of such. Very, very strange, very strange. They should invent, and I'm saying this first, so I want this to be on record when this video is copyrighted, binocular glasses. Now I want you to know this is all being invented right here by me. Binocular glasses. Just like the Google glasses. What else did I want to say? Flash of Brilliance, Dan Barcan Invention, binocular glasses. This is on record. I'm also copyrighted this whole thing. So anyone steals that, you will be dealt with, possibly legally, most likely. Oh, here's another interesting thing. I go to this blood clinic to have some blood work, to check out my vital organs, which seem to be failing, even though I don't do any drugs or barely drink. But of course, things are going wrong with my neck, my this, remember the neck collar, and I'm not kidding. This guy comes in, this old, I guess this big Italian guy, old Guido or something like that. Nah, that's not nice. But old, at least 60s, maybe, I'd say more like 70s, 80s, early 80s, and he comes in with a piss jar, and then, I swear I'm not making this up, he doesn't even have it enclosed in like a bag or anything. He's walking around with this piss jar. He goes up to the counter where I just was like 5 minutes earlier writing something down, you know, for this blood work, whatever, and he sits the piss jar right on the counter, like it's a glass of apple juice. And the woman finds like, "Sir, can you please take that off the counter?" You know, people put their sandwiches there and they write, and no one wants to be handling your piss. What an idiot. Me and the other people that were sitting here waiting were looking at this guy like he was nuts. Which he was and wasn't. And then the craziest thing, this is even funnier, at the end of the day I forgot my cell phone, so I wanted to make a call for this ride service to pick me up that I get. And got the service because of my rehabilitation. Anyways, rehabilitation. Je m'appelle Daniel Barcan. Comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle très bien. Merci beaucoup. Pourquoi? Très bien. I didn't say Tomo. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm losing my mind here. Anyway, so this old man, I'm not kidding, he offers to let me use the phone. I was ready to use it because I had to make this call. Like, "You want to use mine?" It's like he knew he had his hands in a piss jar. And he's offering to let me use his cell phone. You know, nowadays, no one lets you offer to use a cell phone, whatever. Finally, the other guy down next to me was like, "All right, man, you want to use mine?" I didn't want to insult the guy, but I felt like saying, you had your hands in a piss jar. What's next? Your hand up your ass with a pile of shit in your hand? Hey, would you use my cell phone? Anyways, not a particular good thing. Anyways, oh man, I'm like a one-man stooge of Three Stooges. I'm one-man stooge. Stoogie is my name. Let's see, put that in my system. I just can't believe that people are crazy, yo. That's up, man. What's up with people, man? 5 peeps. What's going on? Louis K., what's up with your show? And Seinfeld, man, looking like he's 95. Only kidding, Jerry. You could hurt the family. You know I'm just kidding. Boy, that was it was good, actually, both episodes of Louis C.K., but a little weird, though. Those Hamptons people. I wouldn't go to Hamptons if you paid me, let alone do benefits like Louis C.K. But what else? Interesting. So Louis, so you're buying vibrators for your balls. That's really normal. That's interesting. I mean, you were married and everything. Can't you get another girl? I mean, it's tough enough when you're unemployed like me, but you're a millionaire, famous comedian, and you're buying vibrators for your balls. It's probably based on a true story too. You're like Jim Norton over there, who's a friggin' sicko. A human, he's certified being a sicko. I think he's got a degree on his wall. Sicko Jim Norton. Anyways, is that his name, Jim Norton? Ken Norton? They look very similar. Jim Norton, Ken Norton, Don Rickles. Anyways, peace, I'm out of here. Have fun. Rock, peace, 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 peace.